with the development of the fast carriage lifeboat, it has been necessary to design and build a new carriage. The work has been undertaken by this company in conjunction with the institution's technical staff. The new carriage incorporates various features to improve safety and operational efficiency. We're now going to look at the basic design features of the FCB carriage. This is the tow frame, which incorporates attachment eyes for the safety chains, an attachment eye for the winch wire, and rubber springs which support the towing frame in its correct position to enable automatic coupling to the tractor. The front axle incorporates a steering system employing the Ackermann principle through the steering arms here. We also have positive lock stops for the steering, which is shown in the down locked position and can be lifted and parked with the locking bolt in this position to allow full movement of the steering. The front wheels are supported on substantial king posts which are pivoted on taper roller bearings at the top and at the bottom. The front wheels are supported on substantial hubs with taper roller bearings which can be re-greased with Neox DT. The backbone is joined to the front axle via a large taper roller bearing housing assembly. The backbone then connects to the main axle, which couples the two track frames together. The main axle is of three-piece construction. This allows the carriage to be put into the transport position. The outer part of the axle incorporates taper roller bearing hubs. The track frames are identical on both sides of the carriage. They incorporate many features which are common to the tractor. A grease tension unit is provided for adjustment of the track, and this is similar to that used on the tractor. Rubber bonded track pads are bolted to sealed for life chains. The main advantage of this design is that we have minimal rolling resistance, very low noise and vibration, and most importantly, minimum road damage. The tipping element is locked to the backbone with automatic snap action clamps. The two safety bolts must be locked before the carriage is moved. The tipping element incorporates a keelway with sealed for life rollers. Schlegel material, which is used for the lifeboat skids, is incorporated for keel side support and also for the bilge keel support rails. The bilge keel rail extensions are shown in the stowed or launch position. They are extended and locked like this for recovery. The bow securing chain incorporates a slip and also a bottle screw adjuster. Carbine hooks are provided to stow the loose ends of the bow securing chain during the launch procedure. The launching falls lead from the boat through the arrestor shackles, around the sheave blocks, and back through the tipping element to the tractor. Stopper chains are supported by swinging arms and are stowed like this. Bottle screws have hand wheels fitted for easy adjustment. Having passed through the tipping element of the carriage, the launching falls are led through the guide shackles, around the sheave blocks on the tractor, are then led back through a second guide shackle. The launching fall is then finally secured to the lugs on the carriage by means of the spring-loaded hooks. An operator's manual is issued with each carriage. This contains information on maintenance procedures and a spare parts list.
Now we'll have a look at procedures for launching and recovering the Mersey-class lifeboat. Once the lifeboat is on the beach, the coxswain will select the most suitable launching site. This may vary depending on the condition of both the beach and the weather. On arrival at the launch site, the carriage is manoeuvred so that the lifeboat is bow to sea. At this point, the fore carriage is locked using the positive lock stops, and the tractor pushes the boat and carriage down to the water's edge. A whistle is used by the coxswain to signal his intentions to the tractor driver. This is a clear and concise indication to the tractor driver of what's required and does away with the need for a lot of arm waving and shouting. At the water's edge, the launching falls are removed from the stowage cleats and placed around the tractor sheave blocks as required. Light bindings or tie wraps may be used to avoid slackness in the falls and can prevent them being washed up into the propellers during the launching process. At the same time, the bow and stern preventer chains are disconnected and hung clear of the keelway. It's essential to check that the bilgeway extensions are stowed in the inboard position on both sides.